Well, I'm not sure that I can really respond to different voices that emerge authoritatively or otherwise from different levels within India or from the United States of America. I believe my duty and entitlement is to be in conversation with my counterpart, with Secretary Kerry, at the lower level. Lower than that level, there is being contact between the State Department and the Foreign Secretary. And I do believe that so long as we are in conversation, and that's a meaningful conversation, the Secretary Kerry spoke to the NSA the day before, late in the night, and we have a readout of that conversation as well. And I think that what could be done from our side in immediate reaction and response to the situation, we have already kept you informed in the media what we had to do in order to ensure that we take all the steps that call for in order to protect the dignity and the comfort of our diplomat posted in New York. I think also have been accomplished. Now, for me to react to anything said by anybody about the status of the case would be unfair and it would be uncalled for. When we get our conversation to a logical conclusion and there is an outcome, one way or the other, we will be very happy to share that outcome with you. One thing about diplomacy is that some parts of diplomacy have to be done in public view, and some parts of diplomacy have to be done with certain degree of discreetness till such time as the diplomatic conversations are concluded. And that's how we see this situation. I am conscious of the fact that this is a valuable relationship between two countries, and a relationship in which enormous investments have been made, not just by governments alone, but by private sector, by groups of individuals, by organizations, by individuals. And I think that as when we deal with each other, we have to keep that entire gamut of different dimensions of our relationship and keep in mind. And I think that goes for both of us. If we are conscious of this, I'm sure that they are equally conscious of this. If we think it's important to preserve that relationship, I'm sure that they think as well that it's important to preserve that relationship. The only question is, what do you do when something happens that is irksome, that is hurtful, that is unacceptable? You've got to find a solution, and I hope that we will find a solution. Let me get back to you when my conversation is completed.